Now, since I'm recording it, this means that the next rehearsal, I'll be sending out another link. So I have to create another link since it thinks we're broadcasting here. Yeah, Gary, can you hear now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, good. Where are you now?
I'm near the Indiana-Ohio border.
Oh, you were supposed to be home by now. Why aren't you home?
Bad traffic.
Give us the traffic report, Gary.
Oh, yeah. I just was reminded that I played golf this morning and that was delayed my departure.
That's lost you. Can you hear us, Gary? He must be
Bad
in
cell area.
bad cell.
Lost him entirely.
Yeah, we lost him.
Well, you go from Ohio to Indiana, a lot of things change, man. So
yeah,
that's probably the FAA. They probably squelched his signal.
sorry to hear about all the trouble you have in there, Jerry. Please take the peek.
What's that?
Sorry to hear about all the health issues you dealt with. Did any of that was coming your way, or?
Not really. I knew I had a gallbladder problem, but it decided to flare up real good.
Wow. Sounds like all that really knocked you for a loop, man. That was a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, it was. Especially as far as the gallbladder surgery, I probably had the best doctor you could find anywhere.
Yeah. Did they take it out?
Yeah. With just small incisions. No opening the belly up to a wide hole.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started here. Well, we got our dress rehearsal will be a week from tonight. Okay, and I'm hoping, I've got my fingers crossed, that we will have the recording of the Mike Braun interview by then, so that we can review it and make sure. I don't know, Ken. I don't know if we'll. I guess we ought to let you look at it. I just have my fingers crossed that. Now this interview is supposed to happen on the 22nd, right?
Yep, on Wednesday.
Well, and I'm just hoping that they get that to us immediately. And I guess, Ken, I guess we need you to look at it real quick and see if there's any editing that needs to be done on it.
Okay.
We agree?
Yep.
You're going to be available. How's your work schedule next week? Is it
so far next week looks pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, let's plan on where did Rick go?
He's in the car with Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick.
He's in another car chasing Gary down.
Yeah.
Rick, where'd you go?
He's coming. He looks like he was trying to come back on.
Is he supposed to be Paul, is Rick supposed to be with you on this interview?
I think he's planning on it.
I know he's kind of the go-between between us and Senator Braun. Well, okay. Hopefully Rick will get on here pretty soon. Anyway, we'll when he gets back on here, we'll encourage him to try and get us that recording as soon as possible.
Do you know whether he's recording that during the day? That sometime?
It'll be 5:45 to 6:15 on Wednesday night, and it'll be a Zoom recording. So Zoom, downloads those pretty fast.
Yeah, you can get that. Okay, no problem.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, here's here's what I got so far on. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got that started there for Senator Braun. Do you think is there any other information I should put on this slide? Do
I
you
don't
think?
think so. I think that's sufficient.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, for those of you, Jerry, you probably don't know about this, but we're gonna record an interview with Senator Braun on Wednesday, and Paul is going to be conducting the interview, doing the interview. So the recording of that interview is what we will present for the first segment of the roundtable meeting on the 27th. Okay. Now in segment 2, then, Jerry, this is where I need you, and are you still? Can we confirm? Are you still available to do this on the 27th?
Yeah, actually, I can't get away very far.
Okay.
As long as I am awake enough to get online, I should be all fine.
All right. All right. Well, in segment 2, then I'll open it. The segment 2 is on education. All right. And the educational resources that we have here in Indiana. And I'm going to be talking about Convention of State. I'll do this part: Convention of States, the website, COS University, our YouTube channel, COS Indiana Live, our constitutional coaches, our podcast, and then the resource that we're going to feature this month. We feature a different one each month on the roundtable, and the one we're going to feature this month is our wiki page, and that's where I want to have you to join me on the screen here, and I want you, since you're the creator, right?
I am indeed.
You are the creator of the wiki page, so I'd like for you to be prepared to talk for a couple minutes on the wiki page, how you got it started, what it's all about, what you try and do, what is the purpose of it, why is it a super duper resource for us, that type of thing. Okay.
Yeah. Now you mean just 2 minutes?
Yeah. Right. Why?
Okay. Why? Oh well, I could talk for 30.
I know, that's what.
Or an hour, but but what I can do is somewhere in here. I don't know if it has to be in the 2 minutes. Bring up the fact that I made 2 videos showing how to use the wiki.
Well, this is I mean, you can certainly mention that, but now that we're targeting here, got to keep in mind we're targeting people that are not supporters of Convention of States yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sure.
this is not a training thing. We're trying to get people interested in joining Convention of States. That's the
well, it was in the training segment, so I'd have to assume that.
Okay. Well, you can certainly mention that, but okay. Now, if you want to, between now and then, Jerry, if you want to do a little rehearsal, I'll certainly set up a time when we can do that if you would like.
That would be good. I'll have to think about how I can cover this in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, yep. Yeah, that's not much time, but I know each segment has to be fairly short.
Yeah, we've got to. I say 2 minutes. We could probably go 3 minutes if you needed to go that long.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So that'll be segment 2, and then we get into segment 3, and of course, John, we'll after segment 2, then we go back to you, and you transition us.
One thing, Dale, what we could do is put a link to the videos on that same screen you got showing.
Link to
the training videos.
The training videos?
How to
Okay.
use the wiki.
Would those training videos be available to a non-supporter?
Everything on the wiki that you can see, they can see. So, yes.
Okay. Okay, we'll cover that in the rehearsal.
All right.
Okay. All right. Okay. Then, John, then we'll go back to you, and you'll transition us into segment 3. Now, do we have? We showed that Mark Meckler video the last time. Do we have another video that we want to use? Rick? Where'd he go?
Looks like he's trying to come on.
Keeps dropping in and out.
You must be on the hotel Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Some of those, if you're far from the router, you get a weak signal.
Sounds like he's on the elevator. Roll of bings we're getting.
Ken, did I send you 3 videos that Rick had sent me to convert those to MP4s? Do you remember that?
That Rick had sent you?
Yeah.
Did you send him on Slack or email?
I don't remember. Probably Slack.
I'm pretty sure I got him. I'll have to go back and double check. I'll pull up Slack and see if I can find him now.
I may not have sent them to you. I don't remember now.
I'll check.
Well, Rick, I don't. Well, okay, we may have to. John, we'll have to figure out if we're going to have some video. I don't know what it is right now, but we'll have some video to open us up on segment 3. Okay.
Okay.
And then for segment 3, then I'm going to. Yeah, Rick just sent me a text message. It's the hotel connection's bad.
Yep.
That's okay. So then we'll come out of this, and we'll have and Jerry, I'm gonna for the time being, I'm gonna send you back to the lobby right now, Jerry.
Sure.
Okay, so then we'll have, let's see, I think we'll have this type of thing here. And let's see, what do I have here? Well, anyway, in segment 3, we have this this group discussion here. And where's John? Why am I not getting that view? There we are. And then we got John. Okay. And so we're missing Gary, but he's floating around somewhere. There he is. There he is. Where are you now, Gary?
I just got home.
Bill, you're home now. Okay. All right.
But I'm still on my phone. I'm going to get my computer plugged in, then I'll get on my computer.
Well, anyway, John has given me some of our standard questions here. So okay. And one of the first question that he gave me, if we don't have any viewer questions, which hopefully we will, and we'll work those in, but our set questions are whatever you want to call them, fake questions or fallback questions. The first one is, who started Convention of States? And he's designated George to answer that question. Did you know that, George?
Yeah. I think I sent those to everybody.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, he also sent the answer. So
All right. Then the next one would be, what happens if a bad amendment comes out of convention, and that's Paul.
Yep.
Then is nullification under Article 10 the answer, and that's Ken.
Yep.
You know what? That should say 10th Amendment.
Article 10. Yeah.
Yeah, there are not 10 articles. That if I mistyped it, I'll ask you to fix it. It should say the 10th Amendment.
Good catch.
And I've been known to mistype things.
Well, you got the 10 right. That's important.
Okay, it's under Amendment 10 the answer. Okay. Is that the answer, Ken?
No, that's not the answer.
That's not the answer.
The answer is nope.
Nope.
Do you have the answer to that question?
Yeah, it depends on what type of nullification you're talking about.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. And then the next question is, what if Congress refuses to call the convention? Gary. Oh, Gary ducked out. Oh, there he is.
Here.
I always just tell people, well, letting Congress know about it, or giving them the authority to call a convention, is really just a nicety. Like even during the, back in the founding era and stuff, the founders kept Congress kind of up to snuff as far as what was going on, and they only did that to be nice. So I tell people that if Congress refuses to call a convention, then we just go ahead and do it ourselves. Screw them.
Well, basically, Congress doesn't have a choice in the matter. Compulsory to call it. They shall call it. So,
Yeah, but tomorrow or 6 months from now, when should they call it? It doesn't say that.
yeah. Well, I'll think up an answer between now and then that'll sound clever, if nothing else.
Okay. And then the last question, if we get it to it, is what is this runaway convention that I heard of? And that's me. That was a question that we were going to do on the last roundtable, but we didn't get to it. So
Correct.
all right. Okay, so those are the Pat questions that we've got tucked away here. Hopefully, we'll get some viewer questions, and then we'll
Question. What are we going to do? How are we going to handle it if somebody is trying to ask a question for Braun?
Well, he's not going to be there. So
we won't suggest that sort of thing.
No, and John, you I guess that's a good point. That in the intro, when you introduce the recording that we've got and everything, that I guess some way maybe mention that, or do we just not mention the thing about asking questions of Senator Braun?
I think you just don't mention it. People
just don't mention it.
That would be my thought.
So we're gonna let them think that it's a live interview.
No. We're going to tell everybody that it's a recorded interview.
Okay, then I guess that'd probably answer their question anyway. So
I would hope so.
yeah,
You could tell them that if they've got a question, we could forward it to them. Get back to them.
oh yeah, hell, they can call on themselves then.
Yeah, that's self-governance. Time to get active. Make the call.
Yeah. Put his office phone number on that slide, Dale, and people can just call him. I know some of the people on his staff, and they are responsive to citizen questions.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, and then John, I guess right now we will do the final thing of us pull. We'll pull up the actual website, and you can show people how to join Convention Estates, right?
Yeah, the invitation and the closing. Yeah,
Right.
I kind of like the way that goes, and all I have to do is remember to talk slow enough that you can navigate.
Yes. Because I want to get that. I want to get this across there, and whoa, I need to update this as
Yeah, change it to October, whatever.
October 25th. Next roundtable, October 25th, 21. All right. Well, that's pretty. Let me get Jerry back up here so he knows a little bit about what's going on here. That's pretty much it for tonight. I mean, as far as what we're trying to accomplish here, and of course, hopefully, then at the next rehearsal, we'll have the interview that we can review, and we'll actually then do a walkthrough on the whole thing. Does anybody have any questions or suggestions or anything?
Hey, Dale, did you see the text message from Rick Lyon? He sent it to me. I forwarded it to you. He said he didn't have a good internet connection tonight. That's why he couldn't get on.
Yeah. He sent me. Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't find any of those videos, by the way, Dale.
I may not have sent those to you. Let me ask him something here. Well, Ken, I'll ask Ken. He sent me 3 videos that he had found for us to consider. One of them to use, in place of the one we have used for the past, I guess, 2 roundtables. And of course, they were all 3 YouTube links.
Okay.
And I had meant to review them and then send them to you and have you convert them to MP4s. And I may not have done that. I've kind of lost track of some things.
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Now that COS is temporarily banned from YouTube, you going to be able to get to them?
Well, yeah, I hope so.
We're not
I don't
banned.
know.
We've got 2 strikes.
Yeah, you still be back on in a week, so you get them. Make sure you get them when it gets back on.
Well, I'll check that. I'll see if they're accessible, and I'll let you know.
Yeah.
If not there, they'll be available on Rumble.
You can get it from the website too. Don't they also post things on our website?
Yeah, but they don't store anything there. It's always on YouTube or somewhere else.
No. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll see. I guess if we have to, we'll fall back to. Well, there's Rick. There you are.
Must have went down to the lobby.
That looks like a different. Can you hear us,
Went to
Rick?
get coffee.
Rick, can you hear us?
He's not moving.
A little bit.
I was connecting through my iPhone and it was terrible. I got dropped like every 30 seconds.
I can see his eyes blinking.
He might hear us. Not if you can hear us, Rick.
I haven't seen any movement from his head.
No, I don't think he's either frozen or he can't hear us or both.
I would think both.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well, Ken, I'll look for those videos. We'll pick out
Oh.
one. But he's gone again.
He moved and he was gone in a blink.
Yeah. If nothing else, we'll use the same video we had last time. It's a pretty good video, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But okay.
No problem.
Paul, are you all set for the interview with Senator Braun?
Other than they haven't sent us a Zoom link yet, but that we'll probably get on Wednesday.
Okay.
But we got all the questions ready. We're ready to go.
Okay. And as far as you know, it'll be you and Rick?
Yeah.
All right. All right, good. Okay. Well, that's all we got here. Boy, I think we wanted to have a meeting after this one on the strategy meeting for tomorrow, and that's pretty much Rick and Paul and I and Gary.
Why don't we try to switch over to Zoom or something like that? See if that works better for Rick.
Yeah, that might work.
Zoom or Jitsi?
Well, if you had a Zoom call, then Rick could at least dial in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, it's 7.
Yeah,
It's-
Paul, do you know where did you put that new agenda at? Didn't you post that?
Yeah, it was posted on the general channel and
Slack?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will send you a personal copy.
In Slack?
Yes.
Okay. Dankeschön.
I'll have printed copies with me tomorrow too. So
Are they free?
yes.
Thanks.
There you go, George. You should have it.
Okay. I'm trying to communicate with Rick here on how he wants me to send him the invite for a Zoom meeting. So why don't we end this and
Yeah, why don't you post it on Slack?
I'll go ahead and post it on Slack, and I'll set it up for 8 o'clock. Okay,
Sure.
Okay.
that'll give hopefully give Rick time to find it and get situated. Okay,
Sounds good.
so this will be for Rick, Paul, Gary, and I. Right? Okay.
Good.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See you tomorrow morning, right?
You bet.
You're quite welcome.
You going to be able to make it, Jerry, to the strategy meeting?
No.
Are you pretty well?
I can be on the Zoom.
Are you pretty well homebound for a while then?
I'm tied to oxygen.
What?
I'm tied to oxygen.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. And I'm probably not in good enough shape for that. What must be probably a 5 or 6 hour round trip.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. See you, everybody.
I'd see you tomorrow at 10.